when you said there's a lot of rappers doing the same shit. Well, Akademiks, he kind of feel what you saying, because Herbo, he did an interview recently, and he told the interviewer, I forgot who platform it is.
Is that Herbo, that white
right
guy?
Hey, so Herb was on.
Trying to play with my dude Herbo, man.
I don't know who the rapper is.
Big G,
Damn,
I don't know who the rapper is.
What did he say? I wasn't even paying attention.
All right, so look, Herb recently, shout out to this guy, I guess, Adam Fry, Land Show. I'm not too hip to his show, but Herb went and did an interview with him, and this guy asked him about, like, how do you feel about...
Adam Friedland, he's a very famous podcaster.
Yeah, I seen him before.
Put some respect on Adam's name, bro.
Put some respect on her name, nigga.
He interviewed Kamala.
Put some respect on her name.
Adam Friedland interviewed Kamala Harris, said the interview was so bad he refused to put it out, just to give a little backstory.
All right, well, look, he interviewed Herb, and he asked Herb, like, how do you feel about people like Akademiks, you know, shit. Adam could even fall in this category, shit. Vlad, about, like, people who, like, do interviews about Chicago culture and shit. And that benefited off the culture. And then he interviewed, I mean, yeah, you know, I fall into the line too. But he basically said that he owed a nigga like, 100,000, you know, not owe a nigga 100,000, but
what
like,
do you mean?
Let's fucking donate money. And Akademiks is like, look, y'all is out here rapping about killing and shit, but y'all telling me to donate money when y'all is rapping and doing, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Y'all basically getting to do the same type of shit when y'all influence them with the lyrics. So now it became a debate, like, should people who rap about, you know, killing and shit be able to point at the bloggers who cover it and, like, hey, y'all shouldn't be covering that shit. Like, who fault is it? And, like, Akademiks and Vlad and Adam or someone like myself be held accountable to, you know, donate money. Let's watch the clip. And
hey,
then
thank you for having the self-awareness to add yourself at the end of that.
Yeah, I just don't put I ain't as big
Remo,
as
what do you... Remo.
Hold on. We'll talk about it after. Let's listen to the clip.
DHZ, we hear nothing.
Like, people that cover you guys, content creators that have made careers basically off of you guys, like Akademiks or Vlad, or like people that are like, people that cover you guys and have like made money off of it.
I don't give a about that shit, but if I did, I'd probably be like, yeah, you know, cut me in or do something. Like, I feel like all those kind of guys, what they should do is give to a non-profit organization in Chicago that I'm gonna challenge them to do that. Like,
what's
Akademiks, Vlad, all you that they made money off of culture and people dying and bloodshed and shit like that. Go donate $20,000 or $50,000 to a non-profit organization that focus on just the betterment of kids.
You're on notice. You owe $100,000 to what organization?
Any organization, you pick one, man. Eat 100, because you done made so much money off this.
And if you don't, you're that's
yeah. What? Say it. Land the plane. Land the plane.
Akademiks, you're a real bitch. And if you have problems, you can take it up on the Adam Friedland Show, DJ Akademiks. You can. I will sit down with you in the most intellectual style.
And I'll be there in the middle to mediate.
Yeah. No, I don't even need you. That's one I feel like I could.
All right,
you got that.
Pause that. Now go to Akademiks tweets. I think Akademiks. Oh yeah, this was Akademiks Twitter page.
Oh, I know he went off.
Yeah, he wasn't.
I know he went off.
At all, brother.
Shout out to Ak.
All right, so he said rappers who make music about killing people in his own city, says people reporting on the crime should donate money to the city he's from. And scroll down. Oh yeah, that's the. And there was more stuff that Akademiks said.
I thought that was Chris Brown.
Chill out.
I did think that was Chris Brown.
You said he was cute or what?
All right, so Brandon, let's start with you. What's your thoughts on this?
Listen, bro. If I don't donate to your funeral fund because you want to kill people who look like you, I'm a. But you can't afford $15 a month worth of life insurance to put them up on the ground. But you're not a. Like. I'm tired of people who want to make other people accountable for things that they refuse to be accountable for. How about we do this? How about you stop promoting the killing of people in your city, and then we could talk about who's going to pay for the funerals. Because we're having so many funerals, more than anybody. Why should we expect anybody else to be burdened with carry the burden of paying for that.
Does it change the dynamic of your comment that G Herbo has done more outreach to the community of Chicago, of probably damn near any successful rapper of his caliber or class?
No, it doesn't, because you're it's like you're causing the problem and you're acting like you want to be part of the solution. I think it's called the Hegelian dialect, where you like create a problem and then you promote yourself as the solution to the problem that you created. That's what these are doing. Of course, he'll give a little bit of outreach because that makes people okay with the negative aspect of it that he's perpetuating.
Okay. First of all, great reference.
Right.
You feel me?
Right. I be reading sometimes.
Great reference.
I be reading this shit.
Yeah. No. With that being said, Herbo is not like an example of a straight Chicago drill rapper. Yes, he has engaged in content like that. Yes, he raps about things that could be in that lane.
Does J. Cole rap about that?
No.
And he way bigger than Herbo.
Of course.
All right.
Different city, different problems, different socioeconomic class. Really incomparable conversation. But with that being said, to act like as much as I would act and respect act and look, I have to disagree. Him using Herbo as an example in this context is wrong. Herbo is not just like some guy perpetuating the extinction genocide agenda, etc.
But you can't say him using Herb as an example. He's responding to Herb. Right. Herb brought him into it saying like Akademiks and Vlad need to pay $100,000, and he like, I mean, you telling me to pay money, but your lyrics is doing more damage than my coverage of it. And the only reason I'm being able to cover any of this shit is because the lyrics and the shit y'all is putting up. So it's not him using them as an example. Like, he's really just responding to the.
Although it would be a really, really like respectable gesture, considering like someone like, I'm not saying Ack needs to pay $100K, but if Ack is over there, act like making a huge impact on the culture, being super respected, going overseas, being able to spend, he on No Jumper talking to us about like, yo, I spent this amount of money, this and that on, you feel me, flexing on T-Rel essentially, and just like doing my thing in Turks. Why not do something that's donating or benefiting the community in Chicago?
I feel like every blogger who if you do cover something, I feel like it will be in good conscience of you to, you know what I'm saying, make sure you give back or do some type of giving back. But I do find it hypocritical.
To say that Ack hasn't, because he may have, for all I know.
Yeah, I'm not saying Ack hasn't, but I do find it hypocritical for like a rapper to tell bloggers like, hey, y'all causing all this shit. It was like, y'all is doing the lyrics and shit that's making people even come up with these documentaries and shit. So it's like, you can't really be calling the kettle black. All right, but also Herb is also coming from a perspective where he lived this shit, and this is his lifestyle that he's talking about. So it's like, I mean, at the end of the day, it happened to him, and you know what I'm saying? He's benefiting off of it, but it's his lifestyle, so I understand him. It's like, it's I don't know, because like, that's
these
what a lot
rappers
of people
are hypocrites. These rappers could take $50,000, put it in the index fund, put it in the Magnificent Seven, put it in the S&P 500. Literally, year over year, they will have enough money coming in to cover any rap-related funeral that happened, that funeral that they need to. It's easy. People can say a lot of shit, but they really don't care about it. Even when they do the little nonprofit and all that stuff is just a tax write-off, bro, for them. They're not doing that because they give a f. They're doing that because they can save a lot of money in taxes with that stuff. This guy is a hypocrite. He should stick to rapping and stop talking about adult. And then when he becomes an adult, then he can sit down and talk about adult. But you ain't gonna be preaching killing and then talk about someone that needs to pay for the killing.
Herb shifted his content.
I don't give a damn.
He's I think
after he made his money.
I think no, not even. I think it changes the context because you're not talking about somebody who made, like, Herb's not someone that got famous off dissing dead ops. He blew up in Chicago by being like the first person from the drill scene that had commercial appeal that could really actually.
But he was still in the drill scene.
Sense. Yeah, because he's from Chicago and he was 17 years old.
And drill is a genocide culture.
That's very difficult to argue.
I mean, they say all.
Yeah. Give perspective on this. What you think? How you feel about non-street covering street and
like I said, man, once that like on the internet, that is on the internet. Like I kind of think that if you not from the streets and you just going to grab street stuff and bring it to the internet, I think that's kind of not cool, but it's just my opinion. At the end of the day, who am I to get up to the board call like, hey, you shouldn't do this. They doing all type of shit out here. It's all type of goofy shit going on. But if it's on the internet already, like, you know, if you make a song about drilling something, somebody get drilled and it happen to make the news and you make some content off of it, like, this shit is out here, it is what it is. G Herbo, you know, he is somebody that's like a Dirk, somebody who have been, you know what I'm saying, that and paid for funerals out there in that Chicago community, you know what I'm saying, did giveaways, all that shit, you feel me? So I understand the standpoint of where he coming from, but, you know, as well as, you know, I can't say that he's right or yeah, that's what we need to stand on because you doing content, because I remember shit when I was doing the Big U marathon when shit went bricking and went down. Rick Rock was calling people out, said that people he went down there and put some money on somebody's books. He was like challenging other content creators to go put money on their books because you covering the content and making money off of it. You feel me? So it just opinions varies, man. You know, shit, we all human beings. Like at the end of the day, if Ack want to do it, he can do it. If he don't want to do it, shit, he don't gotta do it.
Yeah, I don't think Ack is obligated, but I think that Herbo saying that was more of just him making a statement than really trying to hold these people accountable. I feel like he was essentially the way
I agree.
Yeah, I took it saying like, hey, all y'all motherfuckers making money off of this culture, y'all should be doing something positive for it.